Hi everybody, so today I'm going to show you how to do an inch loss wrap. So I've got a lovely model here with me and she's going to allow me to wrap her so that you can watch and I can explain whilst doing it. So here we have a wrap kit duo, so just to explain so you know what to look out for when they arrive, you know what you're giving to your customers. So they come like this, so you've got your first pack, which is your lipo one, and the lipo gel is inside there along with 2 sets of bandages. And then here you've got your thermo. So these are the 2 bottles, exactly the same, and you alternate between the 2. So I like to start off with the thermo because that's the one that produces the heat in the skin. It kind of gets the customer used to the wrapping process, and I also find that it absorbs into the skin a bit quicker than the lipo-sculpting one. And then obviously 3 to 4 days later, they just alternate, go back to the lipo one. Okay, so when you do your wraps, you need to have some cling film to wrap over the top of the bandages. A permanent marker, which I've got here, a tape measure so that you can measure the inches, and then obviously you'll remeasure afterwards. And I've got a notepad and pen here to write down how much she measures at. So if you'd like to come over, Rebecca. I've got my model here for me. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to start with the Thermo Slimming Gel. I like to rub this in first. Some people do their measuring and their marking first, but I find you just end up rubbing it back off, so I always do my product first. You need about this amount, a large amount there. It's cold. Just going to lower her briefs just a little bit, just so that I can get to the stomach. So you're just rubbing in quite vigorously, moving everything around, so the customer will probably say, oh my God, my fat's rubbing everywhere. But you just keep going. Keep rubbing it in. It takes quite a while to get it in, and you want to rub it in until you're causing friction with the skin. So that means that you've pushed it through the layers of the skin and it's going into the epidermis.
Oh, that's disgusting.
And then it's breaking down Rebecca's fat cells, and they'll basically drain out through her lymphatic system. So it's when she goes to the toilet, that's when she'll be getting rid of her fat. So you want to encourage your customer to be drinking lots of water before they do their wrap, to have a hot bath or shower and exfoliate before they do their wrap as well. So this is going to open up all the pores, bring the blood to the surface and allow the product to work better. So you should start feeling it get warm, Rebecca, in a minute.
Okay.
And if you go red, that's completely normal. So it's, you work up quite a sweat doing it. Literally rubbing that around. Keep swapping sides. And I'm rubbing her back at the same time.
Push me over.
How's it feeling for you so far?
Yeah, it's a bit warm and tingly.
Yeah, a bit warm and tingly, that's normal. Okay, so it's starting to get, you can feel it getting a little bit sticky now. It will feel quite sticky against the palm of my hand. So that's where we've pushed that in. You can really see it working in. You can see I'm working hard, so it's still not in. We still need to get it to the point where I'm causing friction with her belly, and it's not quite there yet. And I'm getting out of breath. It's like a workout for me. So now it's starting to get quite stiff. It's nearly there. Okay. Can you feel that, Rebecca?
Yeah,
Where I'm causing friction. So I've got it to the point where it's gone, you know, it's into her skin. A little bit more.
That is
Big
disgusting.
push. Right, so you can see there with my hand that I'm dragging it. I'm dragging on the skin because we want the product fully in. It's no point leaving some there because then it's just going to absorb into the bandages. We want it to absorb into the skin. So you can see where I've caused friction, she's starting to get a little bit red, and again, that's normal. Okay, so now I'm going to mark Rebecca and measure her. Do you mind me shouting out your measurements?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Right, so get the pen lid off. So you want to be measuring here, just under the bust. So we're doing this because we're going to put the tape measure here, so we'll be able to see above the belly button and then below. Okay, so now I'm going to measure her. Okay, so we've got 27 top. Does it feel like it's getting warm?
Yes.
29 and a half. Oops, sorry. And then we'll say 36 and a half.
What?
36 and a half. You're nice and curvy. You're a curvy girl. 36 and a half. So they're Rebecca's measurements. So we know we've got them written down. So there's no cheating involved. That's her measurements. Now to bandage. So they come with these little hooks on them. Some people think that you use these to secure them once they're on the skin, but they're just to hold the bandages in place. So you don't have to use these. Just for storage when you're not using your bandages anymore, you can just wrap them back up. So we always start at the bottom. You can get your customer to help you if you want to. So Becca, just place your hand on there for me. And then you want to pull quite tightly to get the bandage round. Okay. You know, sometimes this can take a little bit of practice. And Rebecca's got a definite hourglass figure, so sometimes the bandages can roll up. If they do, just start again. It's fine. Just turn for me. Can you see here the redness that's coming up? Probably not, but there's a bit of redness coming up here. That's totally normal. Turn around for me, Rebecca. Okay, so when you get to the end of the bandage, just turn for me a little bit more. When you get to the end of the bandage, you can literally just tuck it under there. Now for the next one. You okay?
Yeah.
Feeling tight? And the same thing. So we'll start about here. Hold that in place for me. Okay.
Oh my
And
god.
then start turning. That was great.
Oh my god. Still?
Yep. Perfect. Now, one thing I haven't done yet, what I'll do is I'll take it after, but it's fine, we've got the measurements. I haven't taken pictures just because we're doing the video. So I'm not going to stop and start taking pictures because then I've got to stop the video. But before you put the bandages on the customer, it's a good idea to take a before shot of the front, of the side, of the back, and then do the same thing when the bandages come off, so then you can see a definite difference. So even if the measurements aren't great, you'll see a difference in the photo. So her stomach may have lifted, her hips may have gone in slightly. So definitely take pictures, because then you're going to have a before and after to show the customer. So I'll do that with Rebecca afterwards, after the video, so that we've got some photos as well. But for now, I'll just show you the rest of the procedure. So once you've got the bandages on, you want to apply cling film. So if you hold there for me. Now this bit can get quite tricky. People end up having a fight with the cling film, but it's fine, just stay calm. Once you've got it round the first bit, remove your hand and you can just keep following that around. Turn for me. That's it, keep turning. Just go round a few times until it feels secure. That's it, and then you can stop and hold that in place. Now, once you've got everything in place, okay, she's got her bandages on, she's got her cling film on, we've taken the measurements. What I'll do now is lay Rebecca down, oh you can't see me, lay Rebecca down with a blanket, a dressing gown, a warm towel, just something to hold all that heat in the area, and then we'll come back and see what the results are once the wrap comes off in about 45 minutes to 1 hour. Okay, yeah, sorry, power saving mode just came up. So 45 minutes to 1 hour, we'll come back and see how many inches Rebecca has lost. So thanks for watching, see you later.